Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has made a substitution. Joel Abuaje is replacing Otumfour. Joel, you are welcome.
Thank you.
First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. If sine of x is equal to 1 over square root of 2, and cosine of x is less than 0, find x in the interval 0 less than x less than 2 pi. Yes, Bagonia.
X is such that x is equal to 3 pi over 4 radians, or x is equal to...
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Deborah.
X is equal to 3 pi over 4 radians.
Yes. Next one. The sum of the first n terms of a series is Sn equals 5n squared minus 3n for n greater than or equal to 1. Find the first 3 terms of the series and please give them in order. Joel?
Madam, the terms are 8, 18, and 28.
That's incorrect. All right, so the right answer, 2, 12, and 22. Next one. In a circle, the radius is 10 centimeters and an arc subtends an angle of 60 degrees at the center. Please find the area of the sector formed by the arc and the relevant radii. Yes, Joel.
It is 50 pi on 3, all in centimeters squared.
Yes. Next set, first one. First one, 30 seconds. A metal alloy made from aluminium, magnesium, copper, and steel has the composition aluminium 18.0%, magnesium 12.0%, copper 25.0%, the rest is steel, which is 98.5% iron and 1.50% carbon. Calculate the mass in gram of carbon in a 2.00 kilogram alloy. Yes. Joel?
The mass is 13.5 grams.
Yes. Next one, 10 seconds. Both CaO and anhydrous CaCl2 can be used to dry wet gases. Which solid would be suitable for CO2 gas? Yes, Begonia.
CaCl2. CaCl2.
Yes. Next one, 10 seconds. Whereas the water molecules in the salt ZnSO4 heptahydrate are not taken into consideration when determining the oxidation number of zinc, the water molecules in the complex ion V H2O subscript 6, all superscript 3+, have to be considered when determining the oxidation state of vanadium. Why? Yes, Begonia.
For ZnSO4.7A2O, this is just a salt which a hydrated salt. And for the open bracket, V small bracket, H2O subscript 6, close bigger bracket 3+, the H2O there is part of the ligand. And for ligands, when we are finding the oxidation state of the various little compounds or atoms are needed to be taken into consideration since it is a ligand.
No. You are basically telling me what I told you. Honestly. So, the reason, please listen to the answer that I was expecting. The water molecules in the salt are not directly bonded to the zinc, whereas those in the vanadium complex ion are bonded to vanadium. Not that because it's a rule, you have to. Because it's a rule, you have to do that. But why is it a rule? It is because of the direct bonding. Okay? Next set, 30 seconds. Give the number of emission lines that can be observed for a gas of hydrogen atoms in which atoms are excited to the state with quantum number n equals 4. Joel.
There are 5.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 6. Next one. The capacitor in an RC circuit with a time constant of 5.0 seconds is charged by maintaining a constant potential difference across the circuit. If the initial charging current is 10 amperes, what is the charging current after 10 seconds? Yes, Deborah.
1.4 amperes.
Yes. How many molecules are there in an ideal gas whose pressure and volume at 300 Kelvin are 83.1 kilopascal and 0.15 meter cubed. Yes, which of you? Nathaniel. Go.
3.01 times 10 to the power 22 molecules.
That's incorrect. Who rang next?
Who rang before?
Go ahead.
3.01 by 10 to the power 25 molecules.
That's incorrect. Now, Deborah.
3.01 times 10 to the power 24 molecules.
This is painful. The right answer is 3.0 times 10 raised to the power 24. Last set of questions for the round. 10 seconds each. First one. An insect visits several flowers in succession on a single plant. In doing so, it transfers pollen from the younger flowers near the top of the inflorescence to the older flowers near the base of the inflorescence. Is this an example of self-pollination or cross-pollination? Yes.
Listen.
You rang. Go ahead, Bagonia.
This is self-pollination, and this is because there is the transfer of pollen from the anther of a flower of the same plant onto the stigma of a flower in the same plant.
Yes. Next one. A soup container was forgotten in the refrigerator and shows contamination. In terms of temperature classification, the contaminants probably belong to which group of microbes? They are called psychrotrophs or psychrophiles. Last question of the round. A pure breeding male black mouse is mated with a female brown mouse, and they produce a litter of 20. The allele for black fur is dominant to the allele to brown fur. What is the expected distribution of color and sex in their litter? Yes, Nathaniel.
The color distribution and sex distribution will be 50%, 50%, because the ratio is going to be 1:1 in their offspring. Because, so there will be 10 of them which will be, black, and 10 which will be brown, and 10 will be male, 10 will be female.
I'm not accepting it. Yes.
So all 20 will be black, and 10 of them will be male, and 10 will be female. That is, yes, half are male, half are female. Half the number.
I'm not accepting it. I needed this to be as clear as possible. I wanted an answer with combining both the color and the sex, okay? So it's 10 black males and 10 black females. As simple as that. And that's the end of the second round.